Greetings, humanity, and happy about to be New Year for those of you who celebrate. I just suddenly decided on the spur of the moment to try to do this. No plans! No plans whatsoever! Chaos! Nothing but chaos! Yes, I just decided I'd leap on here and try to just sort of hang out and see if I can finally finish this freaking game! Or at least get closer to the end. There's like a final chapter that I have yet to complete, that I'm very close to getting to, so we're just gonna stumble into that and sort of see what happens. I hope folks have been having a safe and survivable 2025. And you know, my best to you. And just thought I'd distract anyone who needs it right now, as we are slowly trying to push what remains of 2025 into the harbor and see if it sails or sinks to the bottom. Really, at this point, just kind of get it off and away from us, and start over again. We'll see what happens. We'll see how 2026 goes. But for me right now, where I am, it is like 3 hours until 2026. I don't know if I'm going to be here on this stream for that period of time. Depends how I feel. I may do the old man thing and collapse before midnight. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But I hope you folks are doing well tonight. I am going to just come back to this and see if we can do it. This is once again a game that is heavily inspired. Yeah. Okay. A thing has opened. Let me close it. There we go. Yay. But while it's here, let me just go ahead and just go ahead and my PDF reader opened up, so I'm just going to reopen the Heroine's Quest manual. I'll have it up there. That's the manual, and perhaps I'll look at the clues later. I don't know. We'll see. I would like to get this game done soon, because I've been playing this for quite a while now. This is in the style of the late 80s, early 90s point-and-click adventure games, in particular the Quest for Glory series, Quest for Glories 3 and 4 specifically. And it's a setting that draws a heavy influence from Norse mythology. We've been running around trying to deal with preparing to deal with a frost giant who's trying to bring on the Fimbulwinter a little early. And so we're going to try to deal with that. Now, this is where we left off. We're in the caves of, we're in the caves here of Svartalfheim. And there's this gauntlet just north of us in this blank square that I have not been able to defeat. It's not necessary to defeat it, it's optional. And I may just sort of leave it at optional in a moment, but we will see. I'm going to try one more time because I did find that the game cheats. Here's the thing. I found that as I was doing it, you get to a certain point in the gauntlet where you're fighting everything in the monster manual, this game's monster manual. It's not a separate monster manual, it's just a part of the regular manual. But you get to a certain point, and it doesn't let your healing potions work. Your healing potions stop working. I don't know if that's deliberate or if that's just a glitch, but I did find something interesting but it's prevented me from getting through the gauntlet. I'm going to try one more thing, because it was only very recently that I remembered that this game has a difficulty level. When I started, I just left it at default, at the default difficulty level. I'm just going to reset it to easy. There we go. And we're gonna see what happens. See, I could move it all the way up here. No, that's default. Down here. Easy. I'm gonna see if that helps. We'll see how this goes. Now let's see, how are we doing? We have all of our things. We have our flaming sword. That's good. We can't use the shield because this is a two-handed blade. And right now we have these delightful maneuvers that don't do us very much good. Against no, actually these maneuvers are pretty much I've been using exclusively to get us through this freaking gauntlet. My agility could be higher. That could have something to do with it. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go in finally on the easy setting and try to actually see if that is the way to get through this. Let's give it a try. And once more say hello to the Norns.
Welcome, mortal.
Hi.
Step forward to the test of fate.
Sure, why not?
Here you shall show your might or perish.
Or probably
You
both.
shall face off against many
Why not
enemies.
both?
There is no reprieve here, although you could flee.
Yes, I may do
You
that.
shall watch your prowess and your speed.
Sure.
Not many have ever completed this challenge.
None would think less of you for skipping it.
Because
Now draw your weapon and be ready.
it's rigged. That's why we don't mind if you run away. But we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, it's nice of the Varg to just sort of wait there for us. Alright, here we go. Poke. There we go. Okay, that's a brigand. And there we go. The first few are easy. At this point, with the stats that I currently have. Okay. It's as we get further in here that it's going to be a problem. Yeah. Okay, got it. And I don't think I'm poisoned. That's good. Okay. Good sign. Okay, got you. Yeah. Yeah. That was faster that time. It was fast. Okay, gotta fight a Spectre now. Okay, good. That was relatively quick. Okay. Now we got a Lindworm. Lindworm apparently can poison us. That's no fun. That's not great. Scrymir. Yeah, he's a pain in the arse. Okay, good. Got him. This is going pretty well so far. Here's a rough one. The Bear Greasy is difficult. Okay. Now the fiery one, that's where we're going to have the most trouble initially. I gotta watch my, I gotta watch this, both the enemy's bars and my bars here, because I gotta drink this potion. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here's the rough one. Here's the rough one. This is Sigurd, the friendly tavern keeper, against whom we normally our healing potions don't seem to function. Okay, that was pretty fast. That's good. This one, now I just gotta remember to freaking duck. Oh, thank goodness we got through it. Okay.
Well done, Heroine.
Madness. If you're just joining us, hi. We still questing for the milk of the poppy? That's a great question. Actually, there was a poppy involved at some point. Or am I thinking of something else? No, we made it. We made it through a lot of this, and I've been trying to get to the end. This gauntlet has been kicking my ass for, I think, months now at this point, and I finally remembered that there is a setting that lets you set there's a difficulty setting. So basically, I had to reduce the difficulty setting to finally freaking get through this. But I would like to get through this finally, and so it is done. Because the setting just above the setting that I'm at, it makes it so that your healing potions don't work at a certain point in the battle. It just wasn't, and we were not making it through. We must make it through. Anyway, hi, good to see you. Happy New Year to you. I am just kind of here losing what's left of my mind.
Completed a challenge that only few could master.
Well, you cheated, so I decided to as well.
Your time will be noted. Return any time you wish to test yourself.
Oh, yeah, this is true. They were timing it down here. Down in the they were. Sorry, you didn't see. In the corner of the screen here, bottom left-hand corner, there was a timer that was going on that I was covering up, and now my content warning is covering up partially. But you see there are numbers there, and that was the timer. But anyway, I'm all over the place tonight. Also, we've been poisoned. That's great. Your time has been recorded. 4 minutes have been added because of the difficulty level set on the control panel. Yes, that makes sense. You earned a bronze medal for your effort. Well done. Which is, yes, that's an achievement just popped up. But an easy victory in the test of fate. Right, easy victory. It is at the easy difficulty. I'm going to set it now back to the default. This was ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. But that was the last thing I needed to do before we advance the plot finally. So we're going to do that now. What time is it? It is morning still. Let's get on our horse. It's morning right now. It's about to be nighttime. I believe we have to go to Fornsig-Tuna to do this. Okay. So as a brief reminder, we're collecting the 2 eyes of Thiassi. We have one of them we got from down here. And now we just need the other one that's up here. And we've already done what we needed to do to get the townsfolk on our side. And we're now going to go in and talk to the wizard to get the other eye from him. Hello, dog. Garum is happy to let you pet him, but is too well trained to otherwise respond to you. Yes. Understandable. Well, here we go. I mean, this isn't really that useful, but sure, why not? right, let's do this.
Well that you come here, Heroine. Be welcome once more to Fornsictuna, the city that welcomes you and hopes that you come here well.
Was it a good story to play through? It's been decent, actually, for a free game. I still need to say, the story's been really good. It's been pretty decent. It is heavily steeped in Norse mythology, and they borrow a lot from it for this. But it's very much, it's a lot like, and you know, there are a couple of frustrating puzzles, but it's very much like the you know, late 80s, early 90s point-and-click adventure games. In this case, the RPG adventure game hybrid, of which there were only a couple of them. Yeah, Norse makes it better. Yeah, single developer free game. Yes, yes. Hello, Unstable Days. Yeah, it's basically, this is... So, I mean, for that level of investment, this is damn good.
How may I be of assistance on this birthday? Or can I otherwise help by assisting you?
Also, Arvindel seems to be the only person who knows the name of what day it is. Reminiscent of the old Sierra games. Yes, very specifically Quest for Glory 3 and 4. Because that's kind of what the interface here is based on. The combat system looks kind of a bit like Quest for Glory 2. But I prefer Egyptian, but a Fimble Winter in Egypt would be very, very odd. You know! Yeah, that'd be a bit rough. There's a lot of deific spheres eclipsing each other going on there. All right. I am told you have.
I am told you have the Eye of Thiassi.
This is not something I discuss lightly. Why is it you wish to discuss this eye, which is not to be taken lightly in discussion?
I challenge you. No.
The people of Fornsictuna vouch for me.
Very well. It appears that you are trustworthy enough to be trusted by the people of Fornsictuna, and that you can be entrusted with the Eye of Thiassi. Therefore, I shall now give the eye to you, so that you may keep an eye on it, and keep it out of the eye of our enemies.
Yeah, he also has this way of speaking that he can't seem to help. Arvindel casts a spell, and a dark red gemstone appears in your hand. Or a +20. So we now have both of these, both the left and the right eye. Not can we do anything? Okay. We now have both of the eyes. And this is going to kick off the ending. But do you have the third eye? No, that comes later when we die horribly. It's called hindsight. It is the eye of hindsight. It is Thiassi's third eye. And when we go outside, we may get a cutscene. No? Okay, good. That's fine. Bit of traffic.
I have not forgotten that you have rescued me. I have high hopes that you will put an end to the Fimbulvinter as well.
And now that the servant has both of its eyes once again, finally everything is right with the universe as it should be. Yes, clearly. That was the objective, right? There are a lot of people here right now. Okay, let me look at the map and see what the fastest route to this place is. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it'll be from there. So let's go ahead and transport ourselves down there. I don't believe we have anything else to do at this point in the game, but to jump into our end game. Yeah, it's not letting us go back to Nidavellir, I am noticing. We're going to Menarvigir. Hello.
'Tis good to walk the earth of Midgard again, and I believe thou wert the cause of my freedom. Thou hast my thanks.
Yeah, just Valkyries wandering around for no apparent reason. No, we helped someone remember to go and get her out of the circle. That was helpful. The eyes on a serpent are superfluous. Don't they like taste the air with their tongue? The serpents do that, don't they? Oh yeah, are we not attempting the test of fate again? That went so well the previous stream. You missed the very beginning of the stream. I finally remembered. Unstable Deus, that the game has a difficulty setting that you can change manually. So I did, and we got through the test of fate a lot more quickly because it was. Oh, God, yes, the snakes taste the air with their tongues. I thought so. Yeah, because that was just... It was so painful. So painful. And the game cheated, so I figured, why don't I cheat as well? And that's all it was. This is going to be about the freaking Lindworm again, isn't it?
I would like to learn about Svartalfheim.
Having traveled to Svartalfheim in the past, I may be able to advise you about it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, this is about the grotto filled with large bones. Okay. And they have an organ that detects heat signatures. Oh, yeah. Heat pits? Okay. I should really know more about snakes.
I found a grotto filled with large bones.
The Chamber of Bones lies hidden to test thy prowess. Only the mightiest of mortals may pass its test. Thou dost not need to enter, but when thou dost make it through, thou hast earned the right to be proud over it.
Let us speak later.
Good luck in thy quest, and may it be a long time before I claim thy soul in the battlefield.
It's probably the best, best we're likely to get at this point. Let's see. So we got our weapon use also up to 100. That's good. Agility we got up to 62. Animal Ken for some reason is now up to 40, but that's that's nice. Score is over 400. We're at 408. We're not going to make 500. There are a couple of things I know for a fact we didn't do, but that's okay. You should really know about cottonmouths. They're not terribly common, but if you come across, you would really like to know about them. Yes, I have heard about that. I have heard about those. I'm very studious because when lately I've had a medical thing going on, so I haven't been able to go out much. My whole head shifted when the weather changed this year. But prior to that, I was going out and walking a lot over the last few years, taking walks in the sort of public greenways and what have you. So I did make sure I checked in to find out about the local snakes and what I needed to know about them. But yes, the cottonmouth is, yeah. It's one of those you gotta worry about. But let me see. It is I guess I'll just start heading in the direction of... I don't think there's anything else I absolutely need to do here. But I guess I'll just start heading in the direction of this castle and figure it out from there. Sure, let's delete that one. It's still morning. Like, we may as well. Yep, there it is.
Soon, after being trapped here
Suddenly it's
for
evening.
ages, I finally shall see my release, and it shall be as foretold. Soon, the oceans run red with blood. The mighty beast Fenrir will leap up to devour the moon, and all Midgard shall be covered in ice. Fates, Norns, I call upon you, answer me!
Egther the Frost Giant.
Last of the Jotun in Midgard.
Forsaken by the Aesir and by your own.
What is it you seek?
Why do you call us?
What is it you demand of the Norns?
Speak to me of the fate of the world, O Norns. Is it not nigh, and mine to command?
In fire and ice, the 9 worlds were born.
And in fire and ice they shall be destroyed.
Thus they make place for a new world.
The new shall replace the old.
This is the way of things, ever and always.
This is what is written, and this is what shall be.
It is true, then, that alone Jotun may wreak havoc and destruction on the world, aided by the fire of the Muspel and the trolls ever eager for battle. And the Aesir shall fall, and the Frost Giants shall take their rightful place as rulers of the new world.
So it may be.
Yet the humans do not lie down without a fight.
A heroine has risen from their ranks to be their champion in battle.
Then I shall crush her. I shall break her bones with my own hands and turn her blood to ice. And all shall know the name of Egther, the herald of Ragnarök.
You said the thing. Here we are. Well, final chapter starting. And I have no idea where we are on this screen. Ah, there we are. Suddenly, night. Yeah, frost elves. Ah. We haven't really had frost elves in this, per se. We've had frost giants. We've had Zweithaufen. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here we go. What, you're here now? Thought we paid to get across already.
Well, taste a human come to my bridge. What human bring here?
Can I cross your bridge?
Have you not heard of Bridge of Troll?
We already had this conversation.
With mighty elf shield, I block all foes who cross my bridge, and none can pass. To pass bridge, you shall pay toll to Troll. Toll and all is well.
He's really angry. I wonder if Loki will like him trying to usurp Loki's own reign of chaos. Well, Loki has an opinion on that. We went and saw Loki in a previous session of this. We told him about it, and he was not pleased. Unfortunately, he's busy having venom dripped on him for eternity at the moment, so he can't really get away to deal with it. But he didn't like it. But we did find Loki. All right.
Let us speak later.
You come back with toll, human.
I have nothing to give you here, so I'm going to do a thing. Once again, this is a thing that I read about because... Here. Let's see. Bravely hold the shield between you and the sword. Hang on.
It's alright, I guess. But have you seen Fremont's shield? Now that is a shield.
Here's the thing. I mean, I don't want to have to cut this fella down. See? We've got him over here already. I don't have enough money for him. Oh, I do have a bronze medal, however. I wonder if he'll like that. Let me see. It's we're at 408. I mean, if my own son was dripping venom on my chest, I wouldn't be ecstatic either. No, he's not very happy. He doesn't have a lot of time usually to think about anything.
That no good for troll toll. Want gold or shiny stone. Value stuff.
All right, look, we gotta get through this. Okay, apparently we're good. We paid his toll earlier. I guess the game remembered. Fremont is so disappointed now. Yeah, I know, poor guy. I didn't learn until recently that that's actually supposed to be a reference to an actual bridge. There's an actual bridge. With a I think troll graffiti or an actual troll that has been built up. Or a troll they've put under it? I don't know. I have forgotten. I don't have the details right now, alas, in my head. I'd have to look it up. Son, is this really how you want to spend your life? Ah! Oh, God. Yeah, you know. Choices, life choices. Alright, we're getting closer. Oh, we're getting colder. We should probably get into the nice warm castle. All right, here we are.
Huzzah! We got her now!
Late
I
night.
told you a human could not be that tough.
And now we get to kill her!
Welp.
No, not yet.
But Master told us to!
Stomping on humans and eating them is what common trolls do. But we are the leader troll.
Yes, leader troll! Wait, leader troll does not kill?
Yes, but we put her in a trap. A complex thing that kills her slowly. And then everybody say, Frivaldi, him smart troll.
That sounds good. Oh, yes!
So, troll, you expect me to go down that easily?
No, Miss Blonde. We expect you to die.
Really? Really? You know what? I just realized that I chose the wrong weapon for this. Ah! Also, we're not allowed to run, apparently. I'm actually just going to go ahead and, because I want to switch to the proper weapon for this. Oh, that was awesome! Yeah. Let me try that again. There we go. Going up there, just trying to go there with a regular sword and board, for goodness sake. Going up there to embarrass myself.
Huzzah!
Okay, here we go.
We got her
Late
now!
night.
I told you a human could...
And now we get...
No, not yet.
But Master told us to!
Stomping on humans and eating them is what common trolls do. But we are the leader troll.
Yes, leader troll! Wait,
Yes,
that sounds good.
So, troll, you expect me to go down that easily?
no, Miss Blonde. We expect you to die.
Yes. Ha ha ha. I've seen that movie. Alright, here we go.
Wait, what is this?
We got him. Theoretically. Oh, let's see. Hang on. We have better weapons than plain normal sword. A skilled heroine could have done it. Is that a flamberge? It's a big two-handed blade. I'm not sure. But it is flaming.
Shut up, we are busy!
Look up there. Do it.
Oh, we kept him fighting until daytime. That was the...
What's that yellow thing in the sky?
It's a slight problem for you. Yeah.
It is the sun. You idiots.
Oh no! The sun! The sun!
It's a slight problem.
Master, save us.
Oh, there we go. Well done, Sophia. Now nothing stands between you and the evil Egther. Stone? Yep. That's the thing that's hard to remember, is that anything from, and trolls are included in this, anything from, apparently, anything from Svartalfheim will turn to stone in sunlight. How's that for a trophy? You need to make sure this ends up in Fornsictuna Guild House. You poke the statue a few times. To your satisfaction, it proves to be harmless now. And apparently we're at full health again, so that's weird. But we're also still poisoned, so that might drop. I don't know. Next to the pathway, a stone has been erected as a marker with a mystical rune carved into its surface. You're unsure what exactly it means, but it appears to be a sanctified barrier of some sort. With a strength of 100, you should be able to carry that back to the guild hall. I know, right? Now, whilst I'm about to save, let me actually also just take care of a quick thing over here. As a as it looks like we have a little bit of spam appearing. There we go. Okay, that's done. So we're now going to come back over here. Actually, yes, let me mute this other thing. Okay, good. Good, good. No. I keep pulling up the wrong thing. Yes, Miss Blonde survived the trap. Yeah. Yeah. They did not they did not strap her to a laser table. All right. Let's see. New statue. Okay. I guess we'll just keep moving. Are we still poisoned? Yes, apparently. Let's keep going. The forest gives way to a narrow hill on top of which stands a forbidding stone keep. Cold winds and ageless snowflakes batter you mercilessly as you approach, giving you the impression that this is no country for the warm-blooded. Castle! Yes, we're heading castleward, if we possibly can. Taking a long time to get there. Okay, Gastropnir. Here we are at last. I mean, it's probably saved on it, yeah. You stand in front of a forbidding keep, its interior eerily lit by dim torches. A nasty-looking dragon head sneers at you from above the entrance. A feeling of foreboding comes over you. How are we doing now? Still poisoned. It appears to be a very lifelike carving of a dragon's head. It seems so real that you almost expect it to breathe fire at you, or more likely ice. This blonde has thus far outlived everything else on this odd job. Yes, I tortured that pun. Very unfortunate. How? I can't remember if Odd Job actually appears in the same movie in which that line is spoken. I'm pretty sure there's a table with a laser pointed at it involved. Anyway. You stand in front of forbidding... The large iron door looks rusty yet strong. There is no apparent means of opening it. From this angle, you are unable to see anything inside the fortress except the eldritch blue light and flickering shadows cast by the torches. There is a table with a laser, yes. Yes, he does. Odd Job appears in that movie? Okay, okay. Cool. There are so many of them. He henches for Blofeld. Ah, yes. Okay, cool, cool. Actually, strangely enough, had an idea for a... Once for a silly D&D campaign set in the world of Eberron that uses the James Bond films as essentially their template. One day, perhaps, I will run it. We will see. But, trees in this area frozen over and very much dead from the cold. The sharp icicles hang from their wilted branches. Okay, well, we can try climbing one of these walls. Nothing important there. Nothing important there. Stone feels smooth to the touch, worn away by decades of rain. There's nothing important there. This is, now, of course, depending on what class you're playing, we're playing a warrior, obviously, but depending on which class you're playing, there are different ways, probably, of getting in here. You attempt to karate chop the tree in half, but fail. Karate was never your forte anyway. Okay. You push against the door, but it refuses to budge. This is probably the thickest door you have seen, even stronger than the gates of Fornsig-tuna. Okay. There are so many of them, and I have seen them all, but unfortunately that means I get the details of the plots mixed up. Since there's only like 4 distinct plots within with the details changed. Fleming was nothing if not consistent. Yeah, it's hard to say. Somehow you feel that trying that would get your hand bitten off. Best stay well away. Okay, let's try different things. In this case, holding the eyes up to the door is how you get in. Ah, yes. I actually kind of remember that now. That was supposed to be the case. As you step into Egther's icy fortress, you find yourself in a magnificent hallway carved entirely out of ice. A deep chill sinks into your bones as you realize this place hasn't felt body heat for centuries. It all revolves around world domination, though Casino Royale being more of a revenge thing was nice. Yeah, it was very different. It was very good. Since they had finally gotten the rights to use it. Or at least, yeah. Like all of it, rather. The title and everything. I should say, because like bits of it. It was a weird thing. Bits of it were in different places. Anyway. With the powerful magic unleashed, when you forced open the gate, you doubt if you'll have a chance to find Egther before he finds you. CBS! Yeah, they'll do that. Well, there he is.
Step forward, mortal, and meet your doom.
Okay. There's going to be a lot of this, isn't there?
Already, the trolls Jotun and Misspell gather to strike down your cities. Now that the ancient seal is broken, I shall bring down ceaseless blizzards until Asgard and Midgard lie destroyed.
Oh boy.
The Norn's prophecy is at hand. The Aesir shall fall, and all shall be covered in ice.
You were saying, like Marvel and all their cinematic properties. Yeah, there's been a lot of thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Yes, Stan had to keep the company afloat, so he sold different characters to film rights to different people, and turns out the deadline never ending as long as you keep making movies thing was not the best strategy, but what could you do? Anyway, Ragnarök. Surrender now, Egther, and I shall be merciful. I have come to offer you my services. I am the hope of all humankind. I shall not relent until you lie broken at my feet. Die, Frost Giant! I think for this character... Sony! Yeah. Alas. I think that the most appropriate response for the way that we've been trying to play this character is this one.
Surrender now, Egther, and I shall be merciful.
If you were betting on my sense of humor, you have gambled wrong. Enough talk. May your last minutes drown in despair as Fenrir gnaws your bones.
That sounds reasonable. You feel your skin turn pale as your equipment starts to freeze in your pack.
Ragnarök is at hand!
Well, that went well. You find yourself eye to eye with Fenrir, the Orwolf, who is fated to devour the moon when Ragnarök comes. It's probably fine. Dazed from the crash landing, you scramble to your feet just in time to meet the monstrous wolf's attack. It is a very Norse response, yes. Fenrir snarls at you. You may be tied by the fetter, but he can still reach any place in this room. You had better defend yourself. Oh yeah, sure. Just walk right up to him. Make it easier. We're not doing well, and we don't have, here. I should really be using my special attacks here. Yep, that went well. Ragnarök has begun! Yay! It's fitting for a Viking to die in combat, but you were hoping for more. Okay, we're gonna reload. You need to bait him with Tyr's hand. Alas, we don't have that. They did not make that available to us in this game. But I need to hop away for just a moment, and then we're gonna try it again. So just 1 second here. Be right back. Okay, let's try this again. I'm sure everything will be fine. You're setting off fireworks for some reason. just outside my apartment complex. Very happy to have made that we're near the end of 25. Okay. So we have this autosave. I am contemplating. Let's try one more time before I lower the difficulty for this. Let's because that was rough. And I just want to make it to the end of this thing. We'll see what we can do. All right. Okay. Yes, it's very lovely.
Step forward, now that the ancient seal is broken. The Norn's prophecy is at hand.
Okay. They continue to talk about the Bond films. But whilst that's happening, actually, I have to choose a thing here.
I am the hope of all humankind. I shall not relent until you lie broken at my feet.
Even the strongest of humans cannot stand up to the powers of Obtos Felak. Enough talk. May your last minutes drown in despair as Fenrir gnaws your bones. Ragnarök is at hand.
That's why we can't use our potions. They're frozen. All right. Here we go. Good wolf. I gave him a friendly hell to start out with. Oh, did we get him? Just barely.
Heroine!
The hell are you doing here?
Get up. We have little time. Take this potion and go after the Jotun. I will stand guard so no trolls come after you.
Yeah, Sigurd. Actually doing the hero thing. That's awesome. Let's see. We're at 3 out of 88. He has apparently given us a potion. I hope it's for healing. It is. Oh, good. Let's see. We have 4 frozen potions. As you drink the potion, you feel your wounds closing as your body begins to mend. How much did it mend? Not enough. Let me try something. Do I still have the vial of incredibly warm water? I do not. No, can't use the weapon like that. Okay. You see the reflection of the frozen potion in the mirror. Alright. Never mind. Okay. Wait. Nope. Nothing happens when you touch it with the gloves. Okay, but we do have a power potion available. That's good. Alright, let's see. Well, we're still... Alright. Discarded in the corner lies the frozen and weathered hand of Tyr, bitten off by Fenrir in the Aesir's effort to snare him. Fenrir the Urwolf has been living in this pit for ages, feeding on Egther's former servants when he grew displeased with them. An ageless feral creature of frost and claw, Fenrir is terrifying to behold, as the Aesir have found out to their peril in the past. Let's loot the body. No? Dude, don't taunt the god-killing abomination! Okay. Let's see. It is useless to you, as useless as it has been to Tyr in the past centuries. Having dealt with Fenrir, you quickly make your way out of the pit. You have no time to waste before Egther freezes all of Midgard. Can we rest a little bit, though? Because we're only at half hit points. If you aren't going to taunt him, why ever taunt anyone? I know, right? This giant-sized double door must lead to Egther's throne room. Don't just stand there, Heroine. Go after him. Well, yes, but I also need healing. This is not a suitable time for resting. Damn it. Okay. The one thing in this hall that was alive once is a withered sapling covered in seamless ice and preserved from ages long past. You get an eerie feeling from it, as if it was a trophy taken for a particularly evil deed. There's a thing on the floor. Oh no, that's just general sparkling. Okay, never mind. You find yourself in a grand hall, even larger than Jarl Ilfing's throne room, carved entirely out of ice? The meticulous detail on every edge and corner suggests somebody has spent ages polishing this room in its ageless frost. Hang on. You know, I keep wanting to save. You're hardly surprised that the door doesn't open to your touch. Some of Egther's magic must be holding it shut. I just use the eye. That's not going to do anything. Okay. The sapling radiates such strong cold that you believe that even touching it will leave you frozen to its branches, such is the angry power that went into creating the ice. Okay. That's reasonable. You touch the icy tree with the gloves, but nothing seems to happen. Okay, well, I guess we are going this way. A nondescript corridor with smooth floor and jagged walls leads away from the ground hall. You can see your reflection in the ice underneath. Wait, what just happened? I think your reflection tried to attack you. Ow, that hurts. There's nothing important to use. Stop that. Reflections aren't supposed to move like that. Are we losing health? We're losing health to this thing. This sucks so much. Okay. I swear, if we need... It occurs to me that we might need... There's an item we might need in here. I don't know if it's going to help or not to have it, but I'm going to have to restore back in order to get it, if that is the case. Let me see if there's a way to mask the reflection. I have ice picks. But nothing. Okay. Is this a case of you have to move quickly to do the thing? No turning back now. Okay, fine. Wait. Starting a fire. No. Okay. Running out of ideas. Just happened. I have one other thought. Nope, that doesn't help. Ow. Okay, running isn't gonna help. Because our reflection comes up and stabs us. You want a sled for this room? I know, right? Why do we not have a sled? It's a terrible oversight. We have a shield we could use. Ah, there it is! It looks like your little trick worked. You see your evil mirror image run away. Ah! Okay, that's good. Sure. Oh, there we go. You freeze in surprise as you see a very familiar figure stand across the room from you. Oh, hello, other self. Glad that solution actually made sense. I didn't know that was the solution. No, but I mean, I was thinking about the sled, and I was like, well, wait a minute, I have a shield. That would not be a suitable time for saving your game. Try again later. Okay. Amazing, she looks exactly like you. Find yourself in an ornate ritual chamber with a mystic symbol on the floor and all kinds of equipment in a Jotun-sized closet to the rear, or a Jotun-sized closet, depending on which side of the room you're standing. Of course, everything here is somewhere between chilled and frozen.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. I am ready. The Jotun won't stand a chance.
Your doppelganger, if that's what it is, hands you a strangely swirling stone. You are too confused to respond as it moves out of the room. You're not sure what just happened, but it must be some kind of trickery on Egther's part. Is this time travel? Why do I feel as though there's a time travel thing happening here? The vortex stone is swirling with energy and emanates a low humming sound. It weighs 1 merker. The sphere appears to be a globe of the world of Midgard covered entirely in ice. As a result, it is mostly blue. It is obvious what Egther is planning here. The top shelves of the closet are filled with bottles of all shapes and colors, and they appear to be the alchemical kind rather than someone's liquor cabinet. Many thick tomes stand on the shelves, covering topics from Ginnungagap to the Tunguska explosion. Rather depressing literature if you think about it. Various magical trinkets and devices line the bottom shelves in the chamber. There doesn't appear to be anything useful, just old trophies and snow globes and the like. In case there's something specific we need. Amidst the alchemical reagents, you find a healing potion which you quickly take with you. Yay! Find nothing else of interest. Okay, I can save it now. Okay. There was something I'm not sure. I have... Find nothing else of interest. Okay, I guess we'll take the other healing potion. As you drink the potion, you feel your wounds closing as your body begins to heal. There we go! To the side of the room, you see a swirling portal set in an icy frame. It is too small for Egther to use himself. Perhaps it was for Thrivaldi. Nothing important there. Oh, hey! That was a Norn. Shockingly, you find yourself at the gate of Fornsictuna, but the city lies in ruins and ashes. What in Odin's name has taken place here? Dark red clouds filled the sky, and part of Yarnvidir is on fire. You spot several Bergrisi and Muspel in the area. Best be careful. Yeah, it's time travel. The desolation is all that remains of the city of Fornsictuna, with thick smoke pouring from the houses and not a live human left in sight. You wonder how Egther pulled that off in the short time you were gone. A troll sits against the remains of the city here, of the city wall, gnawing contentedly on a bone and only barely paying attention to anything else. Before you stands the wrecked remains of the once proud walls of Fornsictuna. The large stones that used to be part of the city wall appear to be loose now. The tree is still hot to the touch. Judged by the smoke and heat in the air, so are the ruins of Fornsictuna. This part of the wall doesn't move, and there's little sense in trying to climb over it now. Some other part may be less stable, though. I don't know why the game seems to want me to grab a stone, but, one never knows. Here, hi. You foolishly shout out, attracting the troll's attention. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was an issue. You are outmatched. Sometimes discretion is the better approach. You have erased yourself from existence. Oh no. That's not good. That strikes me as a problem. Let's try that again. If that's the case, this might be the past. The swirling portal looks as mysterious as before. You aren't even sure if it will lead you back to your point of origin. That's significantly problematic for many. Yeah, you know. I mean, are we supposed to just turn and leave? Is that the idea? Oh, okay. You hit the troll squarely on the head, knocking him out before he can make a sound. Troll passed out on the ground for now. All the troll's valuables are in that little bag it's been guarding, unless a halfway gnawed bone appeals to you. Oh, there's a bag here. You quickly snatch the pouch from the troll. It contains some trinkets that must have been looted from the remains of Fornsictuna. Aside from some silver coins, you find the apple seed that was displayed in the Adventurers Guild, a bottle of mead, and Jarl Ilfing's key of office. You're sad to see such unique items treated as mere plunder by the trolls. Hmm. Jarl Ilfing's icy key appears as old as the world and seems to make its surroundings colder. You wonder what it's for and why the first Jarl passed it to his family for safekeeping. It weighs 2 merkur. You hold the faintly glowing apple seed that used to be on display in the guild house. It feels very much alive. It weighs 1 merkur. Okay, these are things, obviously, I think we're supposed to use. Let me check the map here. Oh, see. It doesn't show us anywhere on this map. Just this flashing thing. Okay. This tree looks familiar, as if you passed by it a dozen times recently. It appears mostly unharmed by the swath of destruction. You think that climbing a tree would get you noticed quickly by the various giants in the area. Best stay low for now. I don't think there's really anything else we can grab from here. Uh-oh! Yeah, that was a problem. Yeah. Now, I understand why we've erased ourselves from existence, and even though it is a future. Because, I think this is everything we needed to do. Oh, hey. Just gathering stuff. Let's see. After a brief disorientation, you feel relieved to find yourself in the familiar area of Hodmimi's Holt. But there is something odd here. The large tree is missing, and it appears the gazebo is still under construction. This place is certainly confusing. Ah, now we're in the past. In the heart of the forest, you find a hauntingly beautiful garden, but there is something eerie about the place, as if something is not quite right here. Barely visible amidst the streaming water is a dark red gem, partially buried in the mud. I think if we take that, we will also erase ourselves from existence. Because we already picked that gem up. Can't put the river in the flask. I don't want the whole river. You see the foundations of a small gazebo being crafted out of marble and crystal. It would take quite some effort to finish the construction. A patch of rough earth lies bare between the grass. 3 little stepstones provide an easy means of crossing the river. Somehow you think a bridge crafted out of a tree stump would be more elegant. Placed neatly next to a pile of marble stones is a trowel apparently used for the construction of the gazebo. Okay, so first of all, let's do the fun thing. Kneeling down, you pry a familiar-looking gemstone out of the soft mud of the riverbed. Oh, nothing's happening. Okay. Because I think we picked that gemstone up already in the future. Bright red gemstone looks valuable, weighs 1 merkur. Having second thoughts, you place the gemstone back in the riverbed where you found it. Because, like, we haven't picked it up yet. You pick up the trowel that appears to have been recently used, most likely to build the first parts of the gazebo. Brown earth feels soft to the touch. I guess we're supposed to plant this. It's a glowing apple seed. I mean, we've got a big shovel. You dig a small hole in the ground and plant the apple seed in what you believe to be the right place. You hope it'll grow tall. Score +5. It's a mason's trowel, useful if you ever want to build your own house. It weighs 3 merkur. It's not a bad idea, but what is it you want to bury here? Okay. Should I put the trowel back down? Yes, apparently. You leave the trowel where you found it so that whoever started building the structure here can complete his task. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, is... like... The foundations are sturdy and do not yield to your touch. The craftsmanship appears to be good, and ready to last many a year. You suspect Svartalf involvement. Okay. No, that'll be good. Don't want to mess up the timeline. You see nothing there but deep forest. You had better use the portal and make your way back to Egther. Okay. Okay. Our willpower went up. Ah, here we are. Your alter ego stares at you in surprise. Your alter ego looks around the room. Your alter ego looks around the room. You have erased yourself from existence. I was trying to do it. Let's try that again. I guess I just give her the same stone. Vortex stone. Okay. I'm trying to give you the stone. Dang it. It doesn't give you much time. Okay. History abhors a paradox. Ugh. Oh crap, I didn't. I don't understand. There's something I'm gonna need to do. So, I want to try something. I want to very carefully watch what she does. Amazing, she looks exactly like you.
You need this stone to enter the gate. Let's kick some Jotun ass.
She said something different that time. Let me see if this will let me just... Okay. I don't understand why it doesn't... We may have some issues here. Okay, this is what we said. This is what she said to us before. You need the stone to enter gate. Use the jump save room. Take this and use the gate. It's dangerous to go alone was what was said.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Your doppelganger looks at you in confusion. I don't think we said anything else. But apparently we did. And the problem is that restoring randomizes it. Restoring back to before it happened randomizes it. So she doesn't say the same thing. This'll be great. Okay, let's keep going as we navigate this syntax situation.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Doppelganger in confusion. I think this was the thing.
You must hurry to defeat Egther.
Nope, that wasn't it. We'll figure it out. I have to go back and watch the stream. I didn't get the stone ready. All right. And I didn't click on this fast enough, apparently. You enjoy watching yourself get erased from existence over and over again? Just curious. Asking for a friend. Let's try that again. Okay, get the stone ready. Here we go.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
And so we tried this one.
Strike down Egther before Ragnarök starts.
Nope, that wasn't it either. Asking for a friend, self. Friend/self. Which, I mean, there's two of us, so it applies, I think. It's both. Alright, let's see. Come on, get that ready. Okay, here we go. Very esoteric.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Let's kick some Jotun ass.
I picked everything except the one we needed, I guess. Okay. You could time travel yourself and see what was said. The problem is, in order for me to do that, I have to stop the stream. Because when I restored back to before it happened, she said something different. It randomizes every time. So it would do me no good here. I mean, I guess I could just go back and listen to what is... Yeah, I could... We could just go with whatever the different thing is. But I'm bloody-minded enough to want to try to get this done this way. Which is a problem, but, you know... One may as well own it. Okay, so she said that.
To go alone. Take this.
And then the only thing I haven't tried is this.
I am ready. The Jotun won't stand a chance.
Your doppelganger doesn't appear any more understanding. You drop the vortex stone in the hands of your confused other self, then quickly rush from the room. There we go! Okay. Thankfully, there were only 4 choices. And so by process of elimination, we figured it out. We've got a key. That might be all that we need. All right. Let's see. You've already done that. Okay. Just in case. Let's see if the key fits this door. Yep. The large door swings open, and you ready yourself to confront Egther as you dash forward into his throne room. Oh, this will be great. You storm into Egther's throne room, interrupting the Jotun's ritual to free Loki and initiate the final days of Ragnarök. Oh.
So, you have escaped from the mighty Fenrir. It does not matter, for you are too late. The forces of eternal winter are gathering as we speak. Do you think you can fight me? For your impotence I will strike you down, and all the world shall know your failure before they perish.
Oh dear. Egther gathers his magic to cast a lethal spell at you. Great. Well, in that case... Seems Egther is not interested in the Balmung. Take some pride in your weapon. Don't use it carelessly like that. I guess we were supposed to prepare an item. Tough luck, Heroine. The gloves have come off for you this final battle. You should have blocked that one when you saw it coming. Yeah. Yeah. Is that a hint? That might be a hint. I have a couple of ideas. Also, they don't give you a lot of time.
So, you have escaped. It does not matter. Do you think you can fight?
Well, first we'll use the shield. Did that help? Looks like a mundane shield isn't all that useful against powerful frost magic. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try the gloves then, because they mentioned gloves. Can I just throw it back at him?
So, you have escaped. It does
I
not
have
matter.
again.
Do you think you can fight? I shall crush you!
Well, here we go. Ah! I didn't see what he said.
I shall crush you! I shall crush you! I shall crush you!
He does seem interested in saying the same thing over and over again, however. We're so close! We're so close, people! Okay. Ah, jeez. Okay. I don't know if drinking the power potion... This is the only time I have to drink the power potion. But we'll give it a shot. I mean, if there's any time to do this, it's now, right?
So, do you think you... I shall crush you! No! This shall not be! I am Egther, mightiest of the Jotun, and I shall cut you down if it's the last thing I do!
There we go. That's a big sword.
I shall crush you, human!
We got him. Ah! 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 We were right at the edge of our hit points there. You might need it later. Oh yes, right, the power potion. No, too late. Thank goodness. Just by the skin of our teeth there, that one.
Curse you, human! Curse all of your kind, and all the Aesir.
He's upset. Score plus 25. And once again, the physics of this room are very strange.
It is done.
The last of the Jotun has fallen.
Ah!
The 9 worlds are safe from Ragnarök.
Well done, Heroine.
You are truly the champion of Midgard.
May you remain prosperous for a long time.
We shall go back to tending the fates.
Perhaps we will meet you in Valhalla.
Well, not anytime soon, I hope.
Fare you well, Heroine.
The icy castle begins to shake and tremble around you. You feel this is a good time to get out of here and fast. Ah, he's a load-bearing boss. Good to know. Death isn't long enough for you to curse all who oppose you. I know, right? Need more time for that. All right. Running now. Oh, there he is. Figured there. Legendary warrior.
Done. You have finally rid us of the threat of Egther.
An achievement for completing the game as a warrior.
I would like to say that I could have done the same, but I think not. Let all hear that you are the strongest warrior in this realm.
Yay! Several days pass. Then, at the first signs of spring, the people of Midgard gather in celebration.
People of Fornsictuna and Munavagir, we are
they both showed up.
here to celebrate the end of the Fimbul winter and the return of spring, and to honor the heroine who made this possible by her defeat of Egther, the Frost Giant.
It's very much like endings of other Quest for Glory games.
And she came all the way to Svartalfheim when the evil troll had captured me to fight the nasty elves and get me out of the cage, and we got through a snowstorm too. I mean, she is really great, and I want to be a big hero like her.
Thank you, Jaime.
Thank you again for rescuing our son. You will always be welcome in Fornsictuna.
Gotten over the swamp. Well,
I would like to personally thank her as well, for freeing me from the Hulja's influence that kept me trapped in Jarnvidir. Would anyone else like to speak up for our
This is the thing they do at the end of those games where they have folks show up and speak for.
I, Orvindel,
Your
Sage
hero.
of the Northern Lights, would like to speak up by speaking about this heroine that is worth speaking up about. The graveyard of Fornsictuna had been plagued by a hogboy, an undead which rose from its grave to plague the yards around Fornsictuna with an undead plague. This adventurer has defeated the undead by scattering its ashes to the wind, in an adventure where she used wind to scatter the undead's ashes to adventurously defeat it.
The village of Munavagir is grateful to this heroine. Egther the Cursed sent his army of trolls and giants to raise our village, and all of us banded together to defeat this menace. But we would not have made it without her brave intervention. You have our thanks. I am personally grateful to her for reuniting me with my lover, Brynhild the Valkyrie. We had both been cursed, she trapped in a circle of flame, and me without memory of her.
Indeed, we are both grateful for thy aid.
'Tis her doing that where I once was living by myself 'cause of a disease. I am now once again running the Adventurers Guild in Sigtuna. May we have many prospective heroes coming in spring, so that we can tell them all the mighty tale of Egther's downfall.
Lithrasir and I would not have been together if not for the heroine's help, and of course, none of us would be alive for much longer without her help. We are planning to get married this year, and if we have a daughter, we will certainly name her after our heroine.
Lif and I are very grateful for your help.
She has brought peace to my life again after the demise of my husband, and I am grateful for that.
You know, those little side quests we did.
Into a crowd. But I wanted to say that it's 'cause of her that I've been learning the sword now, instead of being a mere beggar. So thank ye much.
You're asking, what about our big trophy? Well, I'm sure that they,
Well, you know how animals can always tell someone's personality better than we can. So my horrendous cat really likes her. Possibly because she saved him from the dark forests. Oh, yes. And you know you can always trust a cat. So that is how we know she must be a very good person. Oh, and I think there was something about a Jotun, but I forgot what happened exactly.
Yeah, it's hard to hold on to.
Behold, for it is I, Ratatata.
Oh, God.
Squirrel. I used to go around dooming people with my sharp claws of doom, oh yes. But this mortal female has made me see the error of my ways. So now, all humans and animals in Yarnvadir shall see in the flowers of spring the glory of the blue squirrel.
Very well. In honor of your accomplishments, I present you this medal, forged by my grandfather, the first Jarl Ylfing.
Yay!
May you wear it with pride, and know that you are ever in our memories. Now, let the feast begin!
Yeah, they said several days passed, so perhaps they had time. Several days later, perhaps they had time to move the statue. With the ice melted from the fresh spring weather, Jarl Ylfing offers you his flying ship to travel to any other place in Midgard that might need a heroine. My God. Mere beggar, no one believes that. Was that what, did the squirrel say that? Was that or was that more from the young lady from Central Casting? You know, people do what they can to make a living. All right, the young thief from the cast of Oliver. But yes, this is also similar to the ending of a couple of these games, or in particular Quest for Glory 2, where they you know, or actually no, the first Quest for Glory, you get on the flying carpet, and it takes you to Quest for Glory 2. Your task in Yarnvadir fulfilled, you set off for lands unknown. Yeah. Yes, you were talking about Krakow, right? Yes. Yeah. Krakow. Yeah. Congratulations, you have saved the 9 worlds from Ragnarök. Yeah, you have saved the 9 worlds from Ragnarök. I can't even speak anymore. You scored 489 out of 500 points in 26 days, 10 hours. Your honor is 92%, giving you a rank of Paragon. Good lord. And credits. Yay! And it looks like they're getting along finally. And then he made the wings to go see bring his family together again. You see, they did move the trophy. I can think of a few places that might need a heroine. Yeah. And we get to see all of these little scenes. There's Loki. Not gonna get out yet. Maybe eventually. And additional art, additional programming, and she's just showing up in his library now. That's to try to was ensorceling people in the forest. And there they are practicing sparring. Daedalus and Icarus. It looks very much like them, doesn't it? They are, and you had also said saved the 9 worlds, but only traveled to 2 of those worlds. Yes, currently, that's fair. And then we have the Svartalfen, Svartalfs showing up to make trade. That is nice. That's good to see. I feel like something was left undone in Svartalfheim. Varger and a fox talking. We did most of the game, it looks like. There's a couple of things I know for certain. Oh, God. Well, there he is. Miss Grimer just squaring off against Fremont. Did you finish? Yes, we finished. There were a few things that we didn't get. There were a few points left on the table, but it's okay. I'm just glad to have gotten through it. It's nice to see people of the different cities getting along now. Inspired by Corey Cole, Corey Cole, Lorianne Cole. Dedicated to a true heroine. Yes, nice. Decades pass. Oh God, post-credit stuff. Sophia's whereabouts are rarely known, but she comes to aid in dire times, the Skalds composing many a song about her battle prowess. Ah! That's a lot of fighting. One fateful day, she is in battle amidst a circle of enemies, Balmung red with flame. Are they showing the end of her life here? As they keep talking about it? Yes, apparently. Taking vast losses, her foes overwhelm her guard, her body riddled with wounds. She finally falls. This is a very cheerful way to end. Time freezes for a moment, and unseen by the other combatants, the rainbow Bifrost appears. Yes, there's Brynhild.
We meet again, heroine.
Brynhild?
Thy time hath come. Mine exile hath ended. I am once more in the service of Odin, father of the slain, and he doth command me to bring thee to him. Thou hast fought with courage, and has averted the twilight of the gods' Ragnarök. Should it threaten the world once more, thou shalt be ready to fight it as one of the Einherjar.
I accept this charge with honor.
That's interesting. So I suppose each ending is different depending on which class you took.
Then step forward, heroine, and follow me to Valhalla.
It's a very cheerful Viking way to end. I suppose so. Sophia's body was never found. Her legend lives on. Yeah, so one of the dedications I saw was to Lorian Corey Cole, who created the Quest for Glory series from Sierra, and which was the most obvious of the inspirations here, of the influences. And I guess that's it. I guess that's the end, because that text is just sitting there on the screen now. I think we did it. We made it to the end, folks! We made it! Before the end of the year! I've still got 1 hour left in the year in my time zone. I successfully finished this game before the end of the year. That's the important thing. Yay! I am very excited about that. Also, getting Dalmung isn't a guarantee, so that it also coded in, presumably. Yeah. Congrats. Thank you. Yay! That's amazing. We did most of the it's because we got tweeted. I'm not going to go back and look it up right now. Now for an Iron Man run to completion. God. Huh. Hardest difficulty. I'm sure it'll only take a few years. It'll only take me a few years. Oh God. Yeah. I think that I mean, so there probably there might have been more points available for doing things on higher difficulties that were available. Completed with 64 minutes to spare. Yes. Also, records and bonus material. They've got bonus material here. Wow. Oh, hey, Hawkeye. We just finished the game. Finally, I managed to finish this game. It has taken so long. But finally made it to the end. Just now, we defeated the frost giant that was threatening everyone. And so, well, yeah, now we're just sort of checking out the end game material. Records. So you have the 3 classes: Fighter, Sorcerer, and Rogue. Promoted, yes. Whatever that means. Best score, 489. Best time, we only have the one person playing. With our stats here. Honor rate, 92%, which I guess they reveal at the end. Battle time, they don't have anything. Cross class, 16. Not sure what that means. There's a number of points you can get for things that are offered to other classes, maybe. So we have that is a picture. That's yes, okay. We have sketches, portraits, drafts, and voices. And so my assumption is these are okay. This category shows earlier versions of rooms and characters that were substantially changed. This is the original version of the Adventurers Guild, along with Hervor, Voland, and Arvindel. Its original location was adjacent to the city instead of inside. Yeah. Yes, no, that was most definitely Odin. But that's cool. They're kind of showing us alternate things. A typical animation cycle takes up to 3 hours to draw a full set of combat animations, takes 5 to 10 days. The full game contains more than 10,000 sprites, including a few joke sprites, such as the 3 shown here. Yeah, we have someone dressed as in the manner of King Graham, and in the manner of the hero from Quest for Glory 2, and I'm not sure who the 3rd joke sprite is, but In any case, there's a lot here. Could be this animal here, I don't know. The game script contains about 45,000 lines of text and code with a word count of 286,000. That's about half the size of famous doorstopper novel War and Peace. Shown here is the old version of Sigurd's Inn, along with himself, Sigrun, and Helgi. Oh, wow. We're going to have a clock. Before they decided that perhaps that was going to be anachronistic for what they were doing. This type of clock, anyway. Did you enjoy it? No, this was lousy. No, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this quite a bit. I had a very good time with this. The music takes 3 to 12 hours to write per song, and the game has 36 songs in total, with a playing time of about 1 hour. As shown here, Brynhild was originally found on an island, and the Ride of the Valkyries from the extra originally played at Lake Ganvik. From the extra, the end. Yes. Yeah, there was a dog there that I thought might be the third sprite they were talking about. In that previous shot. We did it, folks. We made it to the end. I am overwhelmed. But I think this is one of the rooms removed from the game. The gate to Fenrir's cave in Svartalfheim. Fenrir was instead moved into Egther's keep to ensure players wouldn't miss him before fighting Egther. Also shown are a few of the heroine's actions that were cut. That's interesting because, the map, if you remember the map, there always seemed like there was a piece missing after we assembled it, you know? Or like a couple of tiles that could have still been in there. All right, I'm out for the night. Thanks for sharing with us. Thank you so much for coming by, man. I appreciate it. And for being with us this evening. It's very, very good of you. I know folks have got to dive off because it's New Year's Eve. But it makes sense that they changed this a bit. But this was very cool. This was very cool. And so I'm very grateful that folks hung out. This is the first version of Nidavellir. Svartalf Vision. You know, so I think I'm going to go ahead. And at this point, I am going to go ahead and end the stream so that, because not everyone's interested in this end matter, necessarily. And it's going to go on and on and on, and we've got about an hour before 2026, and I would like a little time to chill. So I think that is kind of where we're gonna end things. So, here in Nidavellir. Thank you all very much for watching and for hanging out on this New Year's Eve. I very much appreciate it. It is, I thank you so much, because I always appreciate not having to hang out by myself. So it is very good of you. But this is it. This is the end of the year. Right now, on Thursday nights, I am when we get rolling again in the new year, I am over on High Shelf Collective, playing in their campaign of His Majesty the Worm, and that's everything currently planned and set in stone. I'm going to be doing more tabletop RPG stuff soon, but we just sort of have to hammer out the details for doing it on other folks' channels and also on this one if we can get everything organized. So working on that. But you know, a lot of life stuff is happening. I'm going to be bearing down and yes, no Planetfall tomorrow. No, that's tomorrow. I don't think we're playing, and I don't think we're playing His Majesty the Worm tomorrow either, because again, that's New Year's Day. So probably not. There's a chance we might, but definitely no Planetfall tomorrow. That'll be every other Thursday, or you know, when we're both available. My friend Lucci and I here on this channel also will do. We'll be playing through old text adventure games, and we're currently on Planetfall, and so that's a thing that happens Thursday afternoons. And then Thursday nights, I'm over on High Shelf Collective playing a terrified dwarf in His Majesty the Worm. And that's it mostly. I mean, so I'm on this channel in between times still playing things like Frostpunk and currently Stranded Sails and various other games at various points. And we'll see what happens. Scheduling is going to be shifting around at some point soon because I am looking for work. So that however that lands will affect however everything else lands. And so we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else I can think of? I'll go ahead and put in a quick plug for 1 year hence. Once again, this was a game that I released this year. Finally. It's a Descended from the Queen game, themed around the story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Feel free to check that out if you're so inclined at oneyearhence.com. And in the meantime, folks, thank you all so much. 2025 has been a heck of a year. It's been rough. Really rough for a lot of folks. So I just want everyone to remember, please, as we go into the new year, which hopefully shall bring us a brighter future. Even if we have to struggle for it. Yeah, bright futures are not free. We got to work for it. But we can. And we will. Please remember that you are valid. Please remember that you're unique. And that is wonderful, because variety is very important. One of the most important things we can have right now. So please take care of yourselves. I will see you all of a sudden. Happy New Year, everyone.